An immigration story about Francis Bloom. Francis was born in Kiev, Ukraine in 1888. As a child, Francis's parents decided to move to America for a better life and more opportunity. Francis and her family arrived in New York in 1910. Francis was 22. 5 years before they immigrated, there were a lot of pogroms. Also, around the time Francis was born, there were a lot of pogroms also. Francis's mother and father worked very hard to keep the family going. After living in America for a while, Francis's parents had a baby boy. After years of working very hard, Francis's parents died young. After her parents died, Francis raised her brother. Francis married Joe, and he started working at a lumber yard at the age of 12 and worked there for 50 years. Joe and Francis had 2 daughters, Sylvia and Beatrice, my grandpa's mother. They were also raised in New York. All of my great-grandparents were born in the U.S., so I had no choice but to do one of my great-grandparents. I thought it was very interesting that even though Francis was an adult, she had to raise her little brother because her parents died. Even though she was an adult, she kinda had to put her own life on hold because of the responsibility to raise her brother. I have a little brother, and I know what it's like to have the responsibility over someone, but not the amount of responsibility that she had. Sometimes, when you immigrate, you have to make changes to your life that will affect you for a long time. And that is the story of my great-great-grandmother, Francis Bloom.